on this great country. Insights that help us along the way to find out more about ourselves. Maybe it's new insights for making better informed decisions in the new year. We wanted to do something special to launch with 23andMe. We've put together the Health and Ancestry Service DNA Kit. That means not only can we get some great health insights about our DNA, but also we get to find out a bit more about where we're from. There's even things like a relative finder. A lot of people have tried 23andMe and love it. Let's speak to one of those people right now.
I always knew I was adopted, and I've had a wonderful life, but there's a piece that's not complete. I've been searching for my birth family for about 40 years. I finally just gave up. You know, I'm just gonna go to my grave not knowing who I am. I opened my email and 23andMe had identified a half-nephew, who's his mom, a half-sister. I'm excited. I'm gonna finally meet my siblings.
Oh my gosh. Unbelievable.
Hello?
One is wanted a big sister.
Hopefully now we can make up for all those years that we were not together. All of my life, I've known nothing. Now I know.
There's so much to discover and so much to get excited about. And in these crazy months and times that we've been living in the past year, once we've reorganized the everything drawer a few dozen times and done all the puzzles we can, this is a wonderful new exciting activity that I think is going to open up so many extraordinary doors to learn some new things. I want to go through basically what we've done tonight and what we're bringing to everybody at home. 23andMe, which as you know gets rave reviews, you've seen it on TV time and time again. Basically, we're gonna collect, they're gonna collect a sample of your saliva, you're gonna send it in, and that saliva is gonna unlock some powerful, powerful ancestral insights, showing where you're from, your unique story. But wait, there really is more. This is a way to health and wellness. Personalized reports that are easy to digest and easy to understand that can really help you maybe get on that New Year's resolution kick that you've been wanting to. So there's a lot to get to and a lot to experience with 23andMe. I want to let you know right out of the gate that we wanted to put together two options. You can get a single purchase, which is $149.99, and we'll take you through all these things of how you do it and how you access the information and how you can really enjoy all the things that it unlocks. But you can do a single or you can do a two-pack. Now the two-pack is exclusive to HSN. You can't find that anywhere else. The two-pack we wanted to bring to you because we thought maybe for Valentine's Day, maybe this is an activity that him and her could do together. Something that we could really unlock and enjoy these maybe things that we didn't know about each other. So there's a two-pack, there's a single pack. Let's learn more about it. We have a special guest, a lady who's been with 23andMe for many, many years. She's a true expert. The lovely Giuliana is here live with us tonight. Giuliana, thank you so much for being a part of our HSN family tonight. Giuliana, let's start at the beginning. What is 23andMe and why does it make such an impact on people? Why has it been so successful?
Definitely. Well, first I want to say I'm so excited to finally be here and get to talk to you more about 23andMe. So 23andMe is a genetic testing service that's available directly to you and offers over 150 personalized genetic reports about your health and your ancestry. So the company was founded in 2006 by Ann Wojcicki with the mission to be able to provide people with access to their genetic information for them to understand it, but also benefit from the human genome. Now, the name 23andMe comes from the 23 pairs of chromosomes that we all have. And yeah.
I mean, that's pretty, first of all, the history and the reputation 23andMe has is amazing. Explain to us what we're seeing here, Giuliana. Obviously, we're seeing the samples that the lab is now looking at, correct?
Yes, definitely. So your saliva contains DNA, and once you submit your sample to the lab extracts that DNA. Then it puts it on a chip that reads hundreds of thousands of variants in your genome. And then we create these reports about your ancestry and health based on well-established scientific and medical literature.
So there really are two parts to this that we have. We have really, finding out more about our DNA, seeing what's there, and also the ancestry part. These are two wonderful sides to the story.
Yeah, so on the ancestry side, you can find out where your DNA comes from over 2,000 regions worldwide. You mentioned the relative finder. You can find out if from other 23andMe members, if they share DNA with you. On the health side, from health predispositions, you can learn how your genetics can influence your health. We have carrier status tests. You can find out if you're a carrier for certain genetic variants that you can pass on to your children. So it's important for things like family planning. On the wellness side, you can learn how your genes can help you make informed decisions and play a role in your lifestyle. And then with our traits reports, you can find out what makes you, what makes you unique.
Giuliana, let me ask you this. When our wonderful customers order this tonight as a single or a two-pack, take us through what we'll find inside the box when we open it up.
Sure. So this is exactly what you'll receive in the mail, and it's very important that you don't throw this out because this is the box that you're going to put your sample back in to send it back to our lab. So I'll show you what's inside. You'll get a booklet with instructions, and then you'll get a plastic collection tube that has a 14-digit barcode number on the side of the tube. Now, it's important for you to register your kit using this 14-digit barcode number, as the lab won't process your sample until you've registered it. So it's about 2 milliliters of saliva, about half a teaspoon, and it could be a lot for some people. So if you're having difficulties providing a sample, there are some tips and tricks to help. You can rub the outside of your cheeks gently. You can imagine your favorite foods. You can even put a little bit of sugar at the tip of your tongue. But you're going to provide your sample, and then you're going to close this lid. It's going to release a buffer solution that stabilizes your DNA while in transit to the lab. You're going to put it back in this little baggie, and then you can put it back in this plastic container, put it back in the box, and the box does contain a prepaid shipping label for you to send it back to our laboratory.
And Giuliana, if I order this today, and maybe I'm buying this as a gift for somebody, is there a deadline when I have to do this by?
So the plastic collection tube actually has an expiration date printed on the side. Typically, kits expire within a year, but it will have that expiration date on the tube.
That's great to know. And I also want to ask, because I know this is important to a lot of people, what does 23andMe do to protect our privacy?
So obviously this is your genetic information. Privacy is a top priority for us. We follow industry standards. We don't share your information, with health insurance companies or law enforcement or anyone but you. You're in control of your data. You decide how much you want to share. With regards to research, it's opt-in, so you decide whether you want to participate or not. Same goes for our relative finder. It's a completely opt-in feature, meaning that we're not just going to show you your relatives if you don't want to. You actually have to actively opt in to be able to see. And the people that are on your list of your relatives are also people that have opted in to share.
This is great information, Giuliana. I'm really grateful. I think it's exciting, and that's why we're so busy tonight. We have some images of, I believe, from the app showcasing some of the ancestry and ancestry overview. One of the things that really struck me is how user-friendly everything is and how easy it is to digest the information.
Definitely. So this is the Ancestry Overview page. Another thing to note is that it is also available as an app. So you can actually look at your reports using your own mobile device, or if you have a tablet, it is available on Android or iOS. Right. And all you need is an internet connection to be able to view your reports.
That's awesome. And just to take a moment out, I want to encourage everybody who would like to shop tonight. We would love to send you this. If you've always been intrigued by it, if you know friends or family that have done it and you now want to do it, HSN is proud to offer this exclusive opportunity, $149.99 for the single pack, so for one person. Normally it's $200, so you're saving $50, or our exclusive offer of a twin pack, a two-pack. So now now 2 people can do it. Maybe it's for yourself and your wife or your boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean, there's so many great things that you could do here. Great Valentine's Day gift as well. Normally that would be $400. We have it available for under $250. We of course offer FlexPay as well on both options if you want to do the FlexPay, but this is easy and simple and not only insightful, but it's interesting. It's going to be an interesting, dare I say, Giuliana, it's a project, but a fun project to do.
Definitely. And it's something that you can do with your family, with your friends. You know, we are still mostly at home, and you can have virtual parties with your friends and family. You can share your information. We have really cool share and compare features where you can, you know, compare your results to each other and see what you share and what makes you unique.
And I suppose that ties in perfectly with our next image that we're going to show, which is all about traits, right?
Yes. So these are my personal traits, and this is based on just your DNA. So
Wow.
There are other things that can influence these traits, such as environment or lifestyle. But as you can see here, it does say that I am more likely to have dark hair, which is true, more likely to have had no or little hair as a newborn, also true. Wish I had a picture to show. But these are some really fun traits that you can compare again with your family and friends to see if, you know, they hold true or not. Sometimes they won't, and that's the beauty of DNA and genetics.
So there's a lot here to absorb and to digest in the best possible sense. One of the things that we saw in the video, Giuliana, and I think it kind of piqued everybody's interest, was the relative finder. Explain a bit more about that, please.
Yeah, so again, it's an opt-in feature, and it locates other 23andMe members who you share DNA with. It provides you with a percentage of DNA shared, and then a predicted relationship based on the amount of DNA that you share. Now I'll throw in a personal story here. I actually found out that my high school best friend is my 4th cousin using this relative finder.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that must have been so exciting.
So exciting. You know, we had heard from teachers that we looked alike, and here we are, 4th cousins, so.
You see, you never know what you're going to find. That's the great thing about it. But with that being said, we would love for you to really start on this journey, an easy journey, a really simple journey, which can really reveal so many wonderful things. I want to go back to the lady we heard from at the beginning of our presentation, a lady named Winnie. This is what happened when she said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try 23andMe.
I always knew I was adopted, and I've had a wonderful life, but there's a piece that's not complete. I've been searching for my birth family for about 40 years. I finally just gave up. You know, I'm just going to go to my grave not knowing who I am. I opened my email, and 23andMe had identified a half-nephew, who's his mom, a half-sister. I'm excited. I'm going to finally meet my siblings.
Oh my gosh. Unbelievable.
Hello?
One is wanted a big sister.
Hopefully now we can make up for all those years that we were not together. All of my life, I've known nothing. Now I know.
It's really heartwarming and inspiring, isn't it? You never know. You just never know. So
I love Winnie's story.
Winnie's story, though, Giuliana, it's authentic, it's real. And again, I think it really shows there really are so many different facets to 23andMe, much more than I think people originally think about.
Definitely. We've heard from so many customers about how the information that they found from 23andMe was so empowering. You can read more about our customers and their stories and how, 23andMe changed their lives on our website under the story section.
But with that being said, in our final 5 minutes, if you would like to order yours, the single pack is the most popular tonight. Normally $200 if you're shopping elsewhere. We have it on special for $150. So a great opportunity if you want to do that. Really simple. In fact, Giuliana, can you see the video that's playing right now? Are you able to talk us through this, please?
Yes, definitely. So you provide your saliva sample in a plastic collection tube. It's about 2 milliliters of saliva, about half a teaspoon. You send it back to our lab, and within 6 to 8 weeks, you'll receive your personalized genetic reports through your secure online account.
It's that simple and that easy. Really, as it says, spit, snap, seal, and ship. That's all you've got to do, and then your reports are in. So really, it's a discovery, it's exploring. You had said something to me that was really impactful, Giuliana, on the phone. You had mentioned that, you know, for a lot of us in the new year, we tend to have great aspirations for new healthy goals, New Year's resolutions. How could 23andMe help us on that journey?
Yeah, well, you're already doing so much to take care of yourself, right? You're tracking your steps, you're measuring your sleep, you're trying to eat healthier. And then by getting 23andMe, you're throwing that genetic data into the mix that can provide you with more insights about your health.
That's a great thing. I think that's really exciting. So if you're somebody that's always been curious and you want to know more about yourself, as 23andMe say, your DNA is amazing. It's time you did it. If you've got to do it at least once in your life, we need to find out more, right? We owe it to ourselves to do it. And I also think it's one of the most original and thoughtful gifts that you could get somebody. Somebody that's got everything, I bet they've not got 23andMe. Again, think about Valentine's Day that is fast approaching. That's important as well. I want to jump back to when you place your order, and of course you can call us on the phone number or go online at hsn.com. Take us through the process then, Giuliana. I placed my order for the single or the twin pack. What happens next?
Correct. You'll receive a kit in the mail that looks like this, comes in this box. You'll want to make sure to register your sample kit using the 14-digit barcode number that's printed on the side of the plastic collection tube. You'll provide your sample. You'll put the buffer solution, which will stabilize your DNA while in transit to the lab. And then within 6 to 8 weeks, you'll receive your results through your secure online account.
So about 6 to 8 weeks, and then you just used the word secure. I know this is very important to you guys at 23andMe,
Definitely.
as it is to all of us. Explain how you help protect our privacy.
Definitely. So obviously your genetic information is very important. It's a top priority for 23andMe to make sure that your data is safe. We follow industry standards. You are in charge of your data. You can share as much or as little as you want. With regards to our research, you can opt in to participate or you can choose not to. It's completely up to you. It's not going to change the reports that you receive if you decide not to participate.
Well, Giuliana, I don't want this to end. I think there's so much that, you know, to investigate with this. I do want to end asking this one question. What would you say to all the folks that are watching tonight that have certainly seen the commercials and the advertisements about 23andMe? What would you say to them as why should they pick up the phone and order this evening?
Well, one of the cool things about 23andMe is, you know, it's data-driven, it's DNA, it's about you, your genetic information that can provide you with so much information. And in a time where you're already doing so much to take care of yourself, again, tracking steps, eating healthier, why not throw the genetic data into the mix, right? And also your ancestry, finding out about where you're from, being able to share that with your family and friends, I think is really special.
I think you are going to love this experience, Giuliana. I want to thank you so much. Great job. Thank you to you and the whole team for bringing 23andMe to HSN. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you a little bit later on.
Of course, you too. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Giuliana. Well, just as we start to wrap up, remember there are two options available. You can do the single pack, so that's obviously for one person. Maybe this is just for you tonight. We're gonna get it sent right out to you. Easy to follow instructions. Everything is plain and simple, very user-friendly. The single pack normally retails for $200. Because it's premiering on HSN, they've given us a very special discount. It's down to $149.99, and it is on FlexPay. So FlexPay of $30 to get it home. You can't get 23andMe on FlexPay anywhere else. The other option is the exclusive twin pack. 23andMe don't offer a twin pack. We are offering it tonight. Normally, excuse me, $400 for the two. We're doing the twin pack for $249.99. Maybe it's your son and daughter-in-law. Maybe it's a Valentine's Day gift. Maybe it's a birthday gift. Or maybe it's just for you and your husband. I think that's going to be great. The results will come in. You get to see everything again with Relative Finder as well, the ancestry part of it, and also the DNA part of it in terms of health insights is going to be so intriguing. Thanks to Giuliana and everybody at 23andMe for bringing this to us here as part of our HSN family. Stay in the ordering process for yours. Let us know what you think. Just before we sign off tonight, we are